Hey guys, welcome back to my little kitchen. So in today's video, we're making a delicacy from beans, which is called popularly known as moi-moi, otherwise known as bean cake. Do stay with me as I walk you through the step-by-step procedures of making this delicacy. So I'm starting this procedure by soaking my beans in cold water or warm water, but it shouldn't be hot. This is 2 cups of beans that I've measured, and I'm pouring it into a bowl. I'm going to let this soak for about 5 to 10 minutes, just enough for me to be able to remove the back or to peel the back of the beans properly. So here you can see my beans is already soaked. It shouldn't be over soaked. It shouldn't exceed that 5 to 10 minutes. If not, when you're pounding, you might just end up breaking the whole beans and not getting what you want. So don't let it over soak for long. Now I'm taking it out of the water. I'm going to be using my mortar and pestle, as you can see in the video here, to pound it softly. Not really how you pound pepper or tomato with all your strength. You pound this mildly using just a little bit of your strength, enough for the peel to be off the beans. Before I move further in this video, make sure you share this video to your loved ones and whoever you think needs this. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button for future videos. Now I've been able to take the peels off the main beans, and I'm going to be washing it now to separate the actual chaff from. Okay, my beans is clean and ready to go to be ground. I added in some pepper and onion to give it a bit of taste. Now it is finally ground, and this is the product after grinding. I'm going to be adding in a bit of warm water. Please make sure you add warm water, not cold water this time. And addition of this water is just to lighten the paste a bit, so it won't be too strong or too hard when you're eating it. I added in some scallion, and this I just poured in is a mixture of crayfish, seasoning cubes, and 1 or 2 spices that I wanted to add. The spicing is up to you to add what you want to add. I'm adding in my salt last to taste, because some people do not use salt at all, so it's actually up to you. And it's best that you add salt towards the end because of the seasoning cube you already added. If it's sweet enough for you, you don't need to add salt. And further in this video, I'll be adding palm oil. Some use groundnut oil, some use vegetable oils, some use palm oil. I personally prefer palm oil because of its taste, and I feel it's safer for my health compared to vegetable or groundnut oil. You could actually mix both. It's all up to you to decide. Okay, once your paste is very unevenly mixed, you're going to be packaging them. Like you can see here, I'm using leather, and for me to use Santana leather nowadays, leathers are not really strong enough, so I'm using double leathers just in case. It's really up to you to use what you want to use. Some people use tin, normal pick milk tin. I actually love that too, but for this video I decided to use leather. Or you could also decide to just pour it maybe in a pan or in a dish and bake it instead. It really is still up to you. I think I've used that word a lot. um Furthermore, as you can see in this video, I used some pieces of boiled eggs. Basically everything that's inside this moi-moi, or that makes this moi-moi up, is up to you to decide what you want to use. You could use a whole boiled egg, you could use them in pieces, you could decide to use fish instead. It's all up to you to decide. So after tying all of this, I'm going to be rinsing them in a pot, as you can see beside this bucket, and then transferring all of them into the pot I'm going to be cooking them in. And after a while, I'll be touching them to see if they are hard enough. That's how you know if your moi-moi is properly cooked or not. Basically, it should stay on fire for about 45 to 1 hour, depending on the level of heat you put in. As you can see here, I'm touching it. If it's not done and you notice your water has reduced, you can decide to add in more water and close the pot and leave it to cook. This is basically all the steps you need for moi-moi. As you can see in the video here, my moi-moi is done and I'm transferring them into the cooler where they would be kept until they are needed for eating. Here I'm opening one of it. I'm using a fork. You could decide to use a knife, whatever utensil you decide to use to open it. And this is how the moi-moi looks like when it's cooked with the leather. I'll be throwing the leather away, and voila, your moi-moi is ready to be eaten. You can use a sauce by the side, whether vegetable sauce or tomato sauce or stew or whatever it is. Basically here at home we eat it alongside kunun geda, which I'll be showing you in my next video. So do stay tuned to this channel and enjoy.